That was that was only supported in IBM devices. Just like Apple, let's suppose you have one Mac device, you have another Mac device, you have third Mac device. They all will be talking with each other, but for doing communication, you need Apple Talk. Oh, yes. IBM has its own. IBM had its own. Okay. And there was very good company name was Novell. What was the company name, guys?
Nobody.
Novell. It has captured more than 70% LAN market in the industry. What does it mean? Yes, it was the very big player and biggest player in the market who was actually dealing with complete LAN portion, 70% out of that. It has its own protocol. Even not it has only its own protocol, even it has its own operating system as well. What does it mean? It means the devices were used by Novell, they all will have the operating system made by Novell. All right. And it has also its own protocol suite. That like OSI model and TCP IP model we see nowadays, right? TCP IP model especially we see in the inside the implementation. So just like we know about OSI model and TCP IP model, they both become very popular after internet came in the existence, right? But Novell, Apple Talk, IBM has, I'm giving you the name, no worry. And there was also a very big good company name was DEC. I know most of you all have not heard about DEC and Novell. Might be you have heard about IBM and Apple because they both are still in the market, right?
Yes, yes.
DEC and Novell. DEC might be have listened in some books or somewhere you have seen. Novell most probably you have not seen. Even they were in the market, guys, before internet. And what was the issue? They were making their own islands. They have their own island. What does it mean? This person can talk with only these persons, like, yeah, who is in the Novell, they'll be talking with each other, who has the operating system of Novell, they are talking with each other, who has Apple, they will be talking with each other. Apple was most probably those era working with movies and graphics part, most probably. So guys, Apple is not right now only very good in their video and all those things. No, no, no. It was from early days. They were very good in their graphics and movies, all those. Even before the internet, guys. It's not right. Like all of a sudden they become very popular. No, they were very good in their, all these things. Getting it? At the same time, before internet, there was very nice model that was known as IP model those era. What was the model name? IP model that was developed by DOD, Department of Defense. Okay. And this model was used inside army and defense and also inside the government companies. Getting me? Hello?
Yes.
This model later becomes TCP IP model actually. So it was already there before internet. Is there anywhere I talked about SI model so far? Before internet? No, na? Yes. So SI model was not existed, guys, before internet. Even TCP IP model was still there. Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes.
Everybody? Is it making sense so far? Might be many of you are listening this first time. That's okay, no issue. These things are not told to everybody because they don't care about this. They only care about what is the famous in the market, right? Hmm. So anybody have any doubt so far? Please ask. No doubt or doubt? Okay,
Sir,
no issue. Hmm.
sir, before the internet, only LAN network only available.
Yes.
And that is not able to communication with Apple to IBM like that.
Ah, exactly. It was not there. So that was the gap, and people were not thinking about that as well, right? Why they were not thinking?
Okay.
Because how the things were happening. People started doing all those communication. Let's suppose I belong to some company where Apple is in implementation. I'm talking about before internet. So before internet, let me make about novel. Okay, it was more than 70% LAN captured. Okay, and it has its own special operating system. Operating system name was Netware. All right, and this is all about pre-internet, and it has its own protocol also, IPX and SPX. If you have not heard, not an issue. Getting it? Inside your LAN, Novell was working, and every device has installed its own. What they were doing, once you are taking Novell as solution for your company, so they are going to ask you to install this their own operating system inside those devices. All right, getting it? So then there was another big player in the market at pre-internet, that was Apple. It has its own protocol, that was Apple Talk. Many of you heard about Apple Talk also. It was very recently, when it even in very recent years also, it was like people were talking about. IBM has its own protocol, that was SNA. What was the protocol, guys? SNA. So if you have IBM devices inside your company, they'll be talking with each other using this SNA. That is the protocol suite that they were using at those era. There was a very famous company, that was DEC. It has its own protocol, that was known as DNA. Not nowadays, they are they are not there. I'm just giving you idea, okay? And then also there was another one, that was DOD, Department of Defense. They had their own, that was IP. TCP IP, that is okay. This is IP. All right. This all about pre-internet. Is that making sense so far, everybody? So
Yes.
issue was what? Issue was, let's suppose I'm a company and I want to deploy both devices, Apple and Novell both. Not work. And I know you guys have heard this story. YUSI model in the picture, right? Because there different companies were not able to intercommunicate with each other. That's why YUSI model comes in the picture. Yeah, correct. But it is not complete story. What is the complete story? This is, see. So before even coming your OSI model, anyhow, it came in the picture once your, internet was there. Who made it? ISO, correct? I hope everyone heard, because this we just memorize all these things for our interview. I know. I also memorized once I was new in the company, like in this industry. Okay. So exactly, yes. But believe me, then I was not aware about all these things. Na? What my trainer told me, I remembered that. And I went for interview. Naveen, so far is this making sense to you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, because before internet there was one very good company, the name is DEC. They actually launched their one model, that was known as connectionless network. They had their own model. They launched it. That was what? That was known as CLNS. And in backend it was using ISIS as a protocol. I hope many of you have heard about ISIS. Anyone here who know
Yes,
about
yes.
ISIS? Heard about?
Yeah, yeah.
So what
Layer
do
2
you know?
protocol.
What is this? This is IGP, right? Interior
Yes,
Gateway
IGP.
Protocol. This is routing protocol that people use most probably in service provider end. or in all the automation part, software defined networking, in backend, this protocol is running. Okay. In data
Yes, sir.
centers, this is the main protocol that is running. But now I know you guys don't know about the history about ISIS. Yes, it was before internet, guys. And who launched it? DC is the company name. What they did, they talked about CLN. They made this. Why they made it? For interoperability, guys.
Intermediate. Intermediate
Yes,
system.
they made first. Like this is before OSI model. I know many of us don't know about it. Okay. And what they wanted to do? DEC wanted to do what? It wanted to provide everyone one normal suite, and it wanted to tell everybody, hey, listen, you go with my one, that is CLNS model. And in that way, once you are making your devices, you are creating your network stack, make sure you are following my rules, what I am defining inside this protocol, that is ISIS. And later on, this ISIS becomes very famous as a ISIS routing protocol, right? Yeah. No worry, guys. I'm not going to teach you about ISIS here. Just giving you context. All right. But then once internet comes in the picture, once internet introduced, then the things started becoming very, very required, I can say. Now people were actually, because internet is there, we can talk with global people. Wow. Let's suppose you have one HCL company in India and you want to open this the same company in America. You can, and thanks to internet, you also can talk with each other. Wow. And what they did then now, because they are now like companies started expanding, guys. That was the IT expansion at very fast. Once internet came in the picture, IT companies were growing like blast. Okay. And you guys have also heard about like IT was in very demand those days. And then after some times, this is the era of 2010, 2007 to 10. There was very big recession inside the IT company. And people started, uh, throwing people out from the companies. I don't know if you guys have heard or not. I heard because I was those days in my college and I heard about it. I was studying IT in engineering, and people were saying, okay, why you choose this particular stream? Because there is not much job available in the market. This was that era. But before that, once internet came in the picture, believe me, guys, people were started searching for someone who can give me interoperability. Because if you are expanding fast, for you, making like arranging so many devices in different regions were becoming very, very big issue now. Why? Let's suppose you are not a graphics company. Then will you purchase Apple devices? No, right? Agree?
Yes.
If you want to do some business that is not dependent on the land, will you go to and purchase Nobel devices still? No. Getting me? So like, let's suppose I have business in their LAN is the important, and also I want to take internet, and another place I'm using some my graphics company. I want to create some, video gaming or all those companies there. I want to leverage Apple. So for doing because both the companies belong to the same person, so they should have proper communication, right? Was that possible? No. Even CLNS was in the development phase at that time. It was not totally tested because it was trying to become standard for every company so that they can follow it. But since internet came in the existence all of a sudden, so what happened? CLNS got, it went little bit on the, back foot. And then at the same time, OSI model came in the picture as blueprint. This was just a conceptual model, not implemented, but was very good actually. It was very good. It was giving all the things, like it was sending information to all the companies. Hey, listen, buddy, everyone, if you are making your devices, make sure you are following all those things in the layered approach. Okay, it has given 7 layers. So it definitely makes very help to all the companies once they were manufacturing their, devices, all those. But it was not implemented because it was not tested. What was the issue? CLNS was not tested. It was out. OSI model was not tested. It only became conceptual model, but there was one model that was already tested. And what was that? This model. This model was already used by governments, army, and they said we are very good to go. Like we can have option to communicate with each other very easily, right? Their army people will be talking with each other. Once they were in the war, all those things, government organizations were actually working. Universities already implemented this model. Big universities. Don't go on the writing, guys. Just take the concept. All right. So what they decided, then network scientists decided, okay, why not if we are going with IP model and we implement everywhere? Is this possible? They said, yes, exactly. This is possible. And because the things are expanding so fast, we don't have any such option still. We need some model that is tested, that is authentic, and that we can implement, because otherwise this particular market is growing so fast will be broken. And that's where your TCP IP model comes as implemented model, guys. Is that making sense, everybody? Hello?
Yes.
So who is the old model now? Tell me. If you are going in the interview, SI model or TCP IP model?
TCP.
Yes. And I know I've asked this question 100 people, they all answered incorrect so far. And you know why? Because of the books. You go on Google and search it, buddy, and you will get the correct answer. Okay? I'm not saying anything by making from my end. No. These all are the it's been long, buddy. I'm in the industry, okay? I already have taught, more than I've never counted, but they will be anyhow more than 1,000 students so far. Among that, more than 100 CCIs already I taught them. Okay. Fortinet continuously I am teaching. Palo Alto continuously I am teaching them. CCNP, CCNA continuously teaching and counting on. All right. I more worked in the corporate company, so might be this number can be little bit not good. Otherwise, if I was working like this, we are right now here, it was going beyond it, like more than 1 lakh, or even it strange if it crossed 1 million. Okay, that's all right. I hope so. Everyone is so far going good. Yes. So, Med, no worry, huh? The same syllabus he discussed here. Same syllabus that I already explained to you in other class. Okay, that mind map I've given you. So, I hope so. Everyone here enjoyed so far, and you got real context about the SI model and TCP IP model. So, which model we talk more? Technically, this model we talk more. Even that is not implemented, but we talk it more. Even every network engineer you will see in the market, if there are any issue, they will say, okay, um, issue was at network layer. What they will say? This type of thing you will listen. Network layer issue. Is there any network layer exist in your TCP IP model? Answer is no. But what is the model name there in TCP IP model? That is internet layer. I hope many of you will agree with me. Yes. So let me design it. This is exactly what happens in the companies. I've already heard multiple times. I know because I'm very very much in teaching and all those. So let me design here. I'm very bad in designing, by the way, but it should go really good. Wait, huh? Let me make it in very nice manner. No, 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 not this one. Sorry. So let me make one simple here. Hmm? Why it's going like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. In SI model, this layer we call as what? Physical layer. Correct? This one we call as data link layer. Agree, everybody?
Yeah.
This one we call as network layer. This one we call as transport layer. This one you called as anybody? Session layer.
Session.
Session layer. Yes. Not need to memorize. You will be practicing it multiple times. It will be remembered to you. Correct. After that, there is presentation layer. Then application layer. And complete networking, security, all those things, whatever you see in the market, they all come inside all these 7 layers only. That's it. Even the application you are talking about, the application developer are working in SI model, they fit here. Okay. But if you go like parallel with your TCP IP model, then what they say? Sorry, just wait. It's very much bad actually. Not, it should not be. Actually, I think my bad is not much. Yes. So what they did, they took these 3 and made it as application. Not took actually, they were already existed. Okay. So these 3 layers all together, your TCP IP model say as application layer. Transport layer was same to same. They don't talk it is network layer, they say this is internet layer. Functionality is same to same. What it explains, same here applied. Data link layer, there are multiple type of, like you can see TCP IP model. Few you will see they talk about 4 layers of the TCP IP. Some there talk about 5 layers, whatever. That's all right. I am talking about here 4 layer approach of TCP IP. So what they did, they took these 2 and make it network access layer. What they said? Network access layer. Is this good so far, everybody?
Yes.
Pretty much clear, right? So
If the interviewer asks us to explain about the OSI layer, so then we should explain about the 7 layers. And if they
yes,
ask about the TCP IP layers, then we need to uh, give the answers about the 4 layers. Huh?
yes, like it depends, but you should be aware about, like there are also 5 layer approach.
Yeah.
Like what some books and some text what suggest, there is like this layer they exactly copy here, data link. That's why I'm giving complete idea, like you will not be stuck in the interview. Okay.
Okay.
And here this is called a physical layer. But once interviewer is asking you this question, he literally doesn't want to listen that particular layer's name. No, he exactly is asking you about something else. That anyhow I will tell you. Okay.
Okay.
He is asking how exactly these layers are working with all together with each other, how they are interrelated with each other, how they cooperatively working with each other and making complete sense inside your networking. Getting me? Yes. So I'm giving very simple example. Let's suppose you are trying to access one website. So how it will look? HTTPS like this, right?
Yeah.
www.google.com. Agree? Now tell me, you just divide it completely into different layers. Everything. Which one thing will be belong to which layer? In TCP IP, I'm saying. OSI model will be discussing anyhow tomorrow onward, like it will be carry on. Okay. OSI model is the biggest part, like in starting, believe me. And every network, complete networking is completely fit inside your OSI model and TCP model, TCP IP model that we talk as implemented. Nothing will be going beyond it, believe me. All right. Yes. Even you are going and learn any firewall, that's okay. You are going to talk about these layers only there. Also, yes. You are working as fiber engineer, that's okay. You'll be talking something that will related to only these layers. Correct? Most probably network access layer, you'll be talking more. Agree, Nitin? Is Nitin here? Excuse me. Good, good, guys. Who is getting bored? Tell me. Is there anybody who is getting bored? No? If yes, then tell me, huh? Okay. So, if I'm asking you to set this completely on your TCP IP model, how you will set it? Guys, tell me. HTTPS will be here, right? Agree? Hello? This type of thing interviewer is going to ask you. Okay. And at transport layer, what will set? Anybody? HTTPS will have some corresponding port number, right? Just take very top level view. I'll be explaining it by step, like I'll be breaking it in simple parts. Then we'll explain you, then it will completely make good sense. Right now, we are talking about if there is an application layer, there is HTTPS is used. Transport layer, it will use TCP 443. This type of thing he is expecting from you. Internet layer, it will use IP. Which IP, guys? www.google.com IP. So anyhow, if you don't know this IP, there will be DNS resolution happening. Why? Because your computers doesn't know how to, they don't have idea about words, guys. They understand IP. Getting it? Networking devices talk about IP, not about words, names, all those. So anyhow, let's suppose you got IP 42.x.x.x. So here that will be in use. At network access layer there, they will be talking about MAC address and all those. About whom? Let's suppose this is your device. It is connected with one switch inside your network. Then further it is connected with one router. Then further it is connected with internet. Okay. And you are here running that particular website, that is https google.com, www.google.com. So this will be going from here to here. And for that, what you need at your network access layer, you need MAC address. Might be few of you are not getting it completely. No worries. I'll be explaining at least 10 hours only your OSI model, guys. Why OSI model? If you got OSI model 100%, nobody in the world can fail you in the first round of interview. Okay. Till the time he doesn't want to hire you, that's subjective part. Okay. But you will have 100% gained good confidence. So this part anyhow will be seeing one by one. There your packet flow and other parts also will be included. That's fine. And also cabling comes in this one as well. That also I'll be talking. Like this is not the done. This is not done. There are so many things still needs to be discussed. If somebody is concerned about, I'm talking about destination IP, destination port, right? Destination protocol, not talking about source one, I'll be talking into the next class. That will be your day 2. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Fine so far? I still will take 1-2 questions. If you want to ask, you ask. Guys, anybody have any question? Naveen, is this making sense for you for your interview as you were discussing with me? I'm on mute. Oh, no, I'm not. Hello, hello.
In transport layer, how the MAC address works means.
Transport layer MAC addresses doesn't work, buddy. Network access
Uh,
layer it works.
we need the MAC address to in the transport layer. We just it
No.
means if I'm running if I'm searching a website through my desktop,
Hmm.
so MAC address is needed now
If you're
in the
searching any
transport layer.
website from your laptop, MAC address is needed only to send traffic from here to your gateway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And that anyhow in your TCP IP stack, it works at your network access layer.
Oh.
Sometimes we refer it as data link layer. That I will show you by demonstrating, okay? Yes, Sumit, but time is not allowing, buddy. Anyhow, I will explain, but tomorrow, most probably. Okay? Is that fine? Tomorrow I will explain once you are doing this, then what happens exactly first. Okay? Yeah, this is very high demanding question in the interview, guys, by the way. What is the question? Let me tell you. So question is, your interviewer will ask you, despite asking, explain me SI model and TCP IP model, he will ask you, explain me the packet flow of www.google.com, or this type of thing he asks. And many people get failed in this. Why they get failed? Because of they don't have proper mapping and understanding about how things exactly and happening inside your networking. Inside networking, inside your TCP IP stack. Okay? This buddy, I will explain it now. No worry. And will very simple manner, and I also will give you proper notes so that you can prepare for interview. Okay, so we are just going like top level so far, so it will keep continuing. Okay, we have Nitin, we have Sumedh, we have Wazid, we have Naveen, and yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll be finishing it today here only because I have another batch that is 14th. Naveen is pretty much aware about this. He's in that batch, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Will you be guys available at 8 p.m. tomorrow again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, I think Wazid and Sumedh already I discussed with you also. You will be there, I know. That's okay. Okay, thank you. Bye. I hope so, guys. You guys enjoyed it. And with this note, I'll be finishing it for the day. Nitin, if you need some other like syllabus related things, no worry, buddy. I will keep you telling in the class as well. Okay. Or
Okay.
you can just uh, ask same to Arun. He'll be giving you the complete blueprint. Anyhow, the blueprint you are going to get from Cisco itself that has not all the things included that I'll be telling inside your training. Okay. We are going to do something beyond that. Okay. Yes. So tomorrow again, I will explain OSI model, chapter 1. Not from any book, guys. This is chapter 1 from my end. Chapter 1 of OSI model. Once that will be done next week, then we'll be doing, excuse me, we'll be doing our lab installation first. Okay? Then we will start continuing. Why? Because lab is very, very mandate to do our practice. Okay? Once that will be done, then we'll be start continuing on the OSI model, chapter 2, 3, 4, whatever will be there. Till the time you all will not be 100% confident in my eyes. Okay?
Sir, I have one question.
Please go ahead.
Sir, after completion course, there is any support provided by institute for placement?
Honestly speaking, once your course will be completed, even before completing your course, you automatically will be get selected in some company if you keep continue giving your interviews. Believe me. Only one thing I would request you and everyone, follow the things that is suggested by your instructor. If you are anywhere hesitating, no need to hesitate. I'm your buddy. You just can ask me by calling, by messaging. No need to worry. I'll be giving you my contact number. Okay? Let's come to your first
Sir.
question. that was your question. Like, will be
Okay.
there supporting you to get job placement? Definitely yes, but not giving guarantee. But yes, we'll be supporting. Like, not job
Okay.
guarantee, but we'll be definitely supporting. Not only you, even if there is anyone who is actually looking for L3, L2, even more than that position, I am there to help you all throughout that journey. Okay? Because I already have more than so many students are already trained and they are still working in very good positions in the companies. They have any hiring, they directly reach out to me and they need somebody who has knowledge. And if I'm saying somebody, this buddy has all the knowledge that you need, you are hired already there. Okay? Yes, this type of support you are going to get. But again, for that, you need to push yourself. Getting me, na? Like,
Yes, sir.
it's not like I'm giving you direct, yeah, there are 100% job guarantee programs as well, but I'm not in very much favor of that. Yes, I know few companies, I directly can give you guarantee, I'll be giving you job, but I will not because I'm not planning to go in that way. That is the bad promise for earning money. No. Okay. I want to go with real help so that you will be getting upskilled. You automatically will be able to crack whatever interview you want to crack. Okay. For that, I'll be with you with my all the experience in this industry. Already interviewed so many people, got interviewed. Like I was also have given so many interviews and currently working in very big MNC. And if you want to understand about that in very much detail, how was my journey, how I started, how I study. Still, I'm studying, guys. I'm also a student. So I also keep studying books. Yeah, I do attend 14 at Cisco events, their webinars, their classes. Okay. Yes. So all those things I'm still doing. Why? So that I can make complex things very easy and so that you all can get benefited and can enhance yourself. Okay. Nitin, making sense?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Oh, good. So yes, anyone here? I think already we are running out from the time. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. It was really very nice. You guys had joined. Yeah, yes, Wajid, you want to say?
No, thanks.
Okay, Wajid. We'll be connecting you tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'll be waiting in the class. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Bye.
Thank you, sir.